The cults that tortured me and other kids intentionally, deliberately created specific abuse scenarios with props and costumes to make sure that if we ever talked about what we remembered, if we ever talked about the torture and rape and murder, we would not be believed. And people would just say, oh, you have like an overactive imagination, or, you must have gotten that from a movie. But they very intentionally created these abuse scenarios. So one of the most common ones is aliens, where they would have an elaborate set that looks like a spaceship, and they would wear really, really elaborate, like good quality alien costumes. Like I'm thinking probably TV or movie quality and makeup and everything, and where they're probing us, but they're anally raping us, vaginally raping us too, and a lot of the other kids couldn't see past it. And I didn't understand why, because I recognized the voices, I recognized the mannerisms, I knew who it was, I knew it was our abusers, and I could see that it was costumes and props. But a lot of kids that age couldn't see through it. And so then if they talk about, hey, I remember an alien's raping me, everybody's going to go, aha, you're like, what an act of imagination. And also, the cult is intentionally using things or used things that are common myths in our society that then everybody will poo-poo and think, if or survivors when they're adults, if they start remembering that, will think like I'm crazy, I'm making it up. I don't like the word crazy, but it's like what cult tries to make us think, that like we're mentally unbalanced or that we're hallucinating, that there's something wrong. But it is an actual intentional abuse scenario by the cult. And they did that with aliens, they did that with Santa Claus, they did that with Elvis, over and over and over to discredit us. I also wonder if when they used Satanism and when they used Wicca and when they used other religions, if they were using the trappings of those in order to discredit us if we spoke out, or if they actually believed in Satanism, because the satanic rituals were very formal and regular, and so were the Wicca ones, and so were others. But all of it for me is woven through with terror because of the torture and the rape and the murder and the mind control that was being used. But I can still separate it out for, say, the alien costumes or the Elvis, and I can see through it. But it's so intentional, and the point from cults, the reason that they're doing this is to discredit us, to make sure that we are never believed.